Now, Congress attacks Mamata Banerjee. Adhir says it's a matter of great sadness for all the cricket lovers of the country that Sourav Ganguly was forced out of the BCCI, adding that Mamata Banerjee is appealing to the Prime Minister only now and that Mamata should start a movement for Ganguly already. So, Adhir Chowdhury somewhere insinuating Mamata doing too little, too late, and this should have already been done, and she should have already launched a big movement and campaign for Sourav Ganguly, and she's appealing to the Prime Minister only now, questioning the timing and saying that there should have been a full movement for Ganguly started already by Mamata Banerjee, according to the Congress party, and especially Adhir Chowdhury has put out this remark. We'll get you a reporter to join us on moments from now in terms of to elaborate and flesh it out further in terms of what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has said. Ritik Mandal is now joining us. Ritik, how does the TMC respond and to Adhir Ranjan saying too little, too late? And can you flesh out a little more on what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has said?
And the reaction is coming after Mamata Banerjee supported Ganguly. He has been chanted out, and we just had, BJP's reaction that Shubhendu Adhikari on Mamata Banerjee that why she don't remove SRK from the post of Bengal ambassador, and this time that Adhir Chowdhury is also reacting on the same thing that it seems like the politics has started over the issue of after Dada being transferred from the BCCI, and we know now that that Sourav Ganguly will be contesting for the post of administration head here in Kolkata for the CAB, and politics have started as Mamata Banerjee this afternoon while she was off to North Bengal and said that she was she said that it seems like the
Right, we'll re-establish the connection right there to Ritik. His voice is quite faint at the moment, but listen to what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury has said. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury is now joining us on the phone line. Mr. Chowdhury, first, I'm going to let you elaborate a little more on what you said. You're saying that Mamata is appealing to Prime Minister only now, so you're questioning the timing, and also saying that she should start a movement for Ganguly already, insinuating that too little has been done and too late. Is that correct?
See, absolutely, because the issue has already been raised by concerned person across the nation, and we all vociferously condemn this kind of behavior meted out to Saurav Ganguly, who is recognized as a star of the cricket world. But at that time, Mamata Banerjee appeared to be mute spectator. But now she has been, asserting herself, and simply she is going to, ask Modi ji as if Bengal has been begging for the promotion of Sourav Ganguly. Rather, the government should immediately start agitation against the atrocity. I think it is a source of atrocity.
You think, Mr. Chowdhury, that Mamata Banerjee herself has not done much for Sourav Ganguly?
Pardon?
Would you say that Mamata Banerjee and the TMC has not done much for Sourav Ganguly in the state of West Bengal?
Nothing has so far been done by them. Nothing has so far been done by them. Only they have paid the lip service. Only they have paid the lip service. No substantial statement, no agitation, no worthwhile protest has been done by them, even if she is happened to be the Chief Minister of West Bengal. So now she is simply begging for Sourav Ganguly. Sourav Ganguly deserves to be given the appropriate stature by the central government, by the concerned association.
State government
but
too.
He has been demoted in an unceremonious way. In an unceremonious way, he was humiliated by the body led by a person who is known to all. He is happened to be the son of our
So,
Home
Mr.
Minister.
Chowdhury, the Congress party and you particularly do not approve, number one, of Saurav Ganguly's ouster from the BCCI, and you call that humiliation, and two, the fact that Mamata Banerjee speaks about it only now and a lot more could have been done for Saurav Ganguly itself. So the Congress party is up in arms against the West Bengal government and the BCCI both, in terms of the central government both, for this. What would the Congress party have done differently?
See, since the day one, we have been protesting it. We are not in the government, so certainly our duty is to protest the unceremonious way that Saurav Ganguly was dethroned. The unceremonious dethronement of Saurav Ganguly was vehemently opposed by the West Bengal state government. Even me personally protested on it. But the people of Bengal had been observing the mute response of Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee should have reacted more vociferously.
Mr. Chowdhury, you forget about the people of Bengal. What would the Congress party have done differently? What the Congress party would have done differently if you were in place of Mamata Banerjee?
Bengal has been hurt by the dislodging of Saurav Ganguly from his position. So entire people of West Bengal, not only that, the cricket-loving people across the nation have expressed their discontent to the unceremonious dethronement of Saurav Ganguly. There is no
all right, Mr. Adhir Chowdhury.
My simple suggestion to Mamata Banerjee, that she should have asserted herself in a more vociferous manner. Also now,
point taken.
She could also do something tangible right now. Instead of begging to Modi ji, she should unleash an agitational mode.
All right, so you're saying that don't just indulge in lip service, but do something really for Saurav Ganguly if you really mean it, is what you're saying. Thank you very much, Ranjan Chowdhury, for joining us on this broadcast. Moving on to the other big story that we're tracking at the moment.